Lots has happened in the past several weeks. Lots of new additions to the collection. Lots of stuff that'll be posting for sale soon, so I thought I would share it with you guys. So let's start off with some packs. I got 2 Neo Destiny packs from Chris. Thank you, Chris, for these. I got 3 first edition base packs. These are so sweet. They all weigh light, so there's no holo in them, but they're still super cool packs to have. I've never owned any of these before this purchase, so I got both of these from a guy named Cole, and then I got this one from a guy named Sin. Super cool guy. Oh, correction. These from a guy named Cole. This one I got from a guy named Sin. So, super happy to have these into the collection there. I'd be sick if one of them weighed heavy, but you know what? That's okay. Maybe one day I'll get one of those, but I think they're going for like 6 or 7K a pop now, and I'm just not willing to pay that price for it. I got this from 416 Rare Cards. Beauty. I ended up grading one of these a 9 myself, and then I sent it off for grading, sold it, and then probably a few weeks later I was like, no, I wish I had that Torchic back, so I ended up paying more for this than I wanted to. I paid $1,000 US for it, plus shipping. All said and done, it came to about $1,040, and I sold the first one for $750. But sometimes that's the price you got to pay if you make a sale. You know, you might not be able to get it back for the price you paid or less. Sometimes you'll have to pay more to get it back. So that's what I did there. Happy to have it back in the collection, though. Got this from Chris as well. Thank you for that, Chris. Gave me a super good deal on this guy. He graded 2 of them an 8. I mean, he pulled both of these from one booster box, which is absolutely insane. They're both like as clean as it gets. That's not on the card, that little dot there. The only thing with them is the centering. So, too bad I got an 8, but still pretty insane that he pulled 2 from the same box. What's next? I got some PSA cards here that need new cases. So this one, as you can probably see here, it's super rough. It's not looking good. It's still a 9, the card's fine, but it's not in a very good looking case. So I haven't decided what to do with these 4 cards yet. Neo Genesis, Skarmory. This set's been exploding, still exploding. Gym Heroes. You can see the big crack there. It's too bad. And then this sweet card, too bad it's got a nice crack here. So I haven't decided whether I'm just going to sell them with a crack at a bit of a discount, or if I'm going to send them myself for a recasing, or if I'm going to crack them out of the case and then resend them in a new sub. I have no idea yet. I haven't decided. So right now I'm just kind of sitting on these. All right. Booster boxes. I got 2 booster boxes. This is one of them. It's not in the greatest shape, but it's still sealed. It's got a tiny little, not tiny, it's probably an inch long, but it's a little tear there. You can probably see that. So it's not in the greatest shape, but it's still a sealed base set 2 booster box. Good enough shape that I'm happy having it in my collection. And like, I mean, how many more of these are out there? These boxes keep getting opened. They're just getting harder and harder to find. Also got a first edition Team Rocket box. This one is sick because these little nicks here, these aren't even pressed in. So that is super sweet, because most of the time when you get these boxes, these are pressed in here. And so I'm really happy that that isn't. Let's take a look at this guy. It's got a ding there, unfortunately, but aside from a few minor things, I'd say the box is in pretty decent shape. Considering it's 20 years old now. Pretty crazy to believe Pokemon's been around for, in English for now 21 years. Absolutely absurd, but super happy to have this guy in the collection. And check out this sweet magnetic case. It's pretty strong. Sick case. Strong too, won't even come out if I just put it upside down like that. Gotta protect those booster boxes. All right, what else do we have here? Well, we've got more PSA cards, so let's start going with that. Some of these are gonna be for sale, some of them are not. You'll know if they're for sale if I post them on my Instagram with a price tag. Expedition Reverse Holo PSA 10 Blastoise. This is my favorite Blastoise artwork. Super happy to have this in the collection. Of course, got the non-holo version of it as well. This is my favorite Mew card. Got a second one of these. PSA 9. Maybe one day I'll have the 10, but for now I'll probably sit on my 2 9s. Expedition Charizard non-holo. I have yet to get this card in PSA 9, the holo version. I ended up selling it a while back. Kind of wish I did. I'll end up hunting one of those down to add to the collection eventually. I feel like the Expedition Aquapolis and Skyridge PSA 9s and 10s are a little undervalued right now, so I decided to make a bit of an investment purchase, I guess you could say, and sit on some of these for a while. See what happens with the market. I don't feel like they're going to be going down, so we'll see. Super happy to have those in the collection. Got those from Gibson. Thank you for that, sir. This was another one of those situations like the Torchic. I got this. I got this raw, graded it a PSA 10. I sold it. And a month later, I was like, oh, no, I want that Moltres back because I like Moltres. Blaine's Moltres is probably my favorite card, and I just think this is a pretty sweet card from Skyridge. So I ended up finding another guy to buy it from at just a hair over what I sold it to the other guy for. So I got pretty lucky on this one. Sick card to have. All right, what's next here? Let's show you some more PSA cards. All right. Most of these you see here are going to be listed for sale later on my Instagram at Joshua Ottawa. It's a big guy right here. Fossil Ditto, PSA 9. Dragonite. Haven't decided if I want to sell this one yet. It's such a beauty. I'll have to think on it a little bit more and then decide. Fossil Aerodactyl, PSA 9. Fossil Haunter, PSA 9. All of these should be first edition. Gengar from Fossil. Hypno. I remember when a lot of these cards were sitting under the $100 mark. They were sitting closer to the 40 through 60 range, and oh man, the way the market's been going the last couple of months is absolutely absurd. I would have never thought that these PSA cards would just keep exploding in price given the whole COVID situation. I don't know what to think of it. I don't know how necessarily or why. This is such a nice holo. Oh my goodness. Don't know how or why these cards keep exploding in price, but for all the people that hold on to a bunch of these cards at a time, congratulations. Your card collection net worth has been going up quite a bit, so that's good. Nice swirl. A bunch of these cards have swirls. For Alligator, beauty. This is such a nice card. Neogenesis has such nice artwork, such nice holos. Every time I can get my hands on collections like this, oh, just so gorgeous. These cards that I've been showing you from this stack and another stack I'm about to pull up are from a guy named Colton. Thank you so much for that, Colton. I really appreciate the opportunity for you to sell me these cards at a great price. And I've been mostly selling a lot of these cards to work towards my main goal of, I haven't decided if I'm going to sell this one yet either. Oh, so nice. Mostly selling these cards to fund my main goal of purchasing a house. I haven't purchased a house yet, looking to make my first, looking to get a duplex or a semi to rent out, and well, that's the plan. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to make that happen this year. So all these people that have sold me these cards and given me the opportunity to resell them to try and make a couple bucks, I really appreciate it, and it's nice having these in my possession, even if it's just for a little while. I love opening these packages. I love holding them for a little while, making videos to share. I mean, I mostly make these videos just to share with myself, so one day I can look back at them and kind of relive some of these experiences, but I love Pokemon. This is just so sweet. Oh my goodness, look at that holo. That Blaine's Moltres PSA 9 you saw just there. I have 2 of them and I have a 10, and now that's the third 9 that I have. So I'm starting to get a bit of a Blaine's Moltres collection, but I'll probably end up selling a few of them. I'll probably never ever sell that 10. I know one sold for, I think one sold for about 4K recently, which is pretty insane. That's really insane. But no, even if someone offered me 10K cash, I'm not letting go of that Blaine's Moltres PSA 10. Oh, it's such a sick card. Looking for the unlimited PSA 10. There's 18 of them. There's a guy on eBay that has one for sale for about $1,600 US, but that is far above the price that I'm willing to pay for it. I was kind of hoping to pay about $500 for the unlimited 10, but if that doesn't happen anytime soon, you know, one day maybe down the road, if things change with the market or I get lucky and find someone who can connect me with one for sale, I would love to have the unlimited 10 next to my first edition 10. Probably would keep it forever. All right, we got here W Stamp Pikachu. Good looking card. And the Rockets Trap. And then here were 2 bonuses that Colton gave me. Base 2 Holo Ninetales and an extra Pokedex from the first edition base set, PSA 9. Colton also sold me his first edition base set in PSA 9. Here's the first bunch of them. We got all of them, including that stack of cards right there. So all the non-holo cards. Super sick to have. I seem to have misplaced the Metapod. So if any of you have a first edition base PSA 9 Metapod in English, I'd love to have it so I can complete that set. But it also is going to be for sale as soon as I can get that other card. So next is going to be some binder cards that I've been, oh my goodness. Some binder cards. So I'm always working towards those binder goals. For any of you who've known me for a long time, I've been working towards completing the first 4 generations worth of cards. I only recently started some Japanese sets. But trying to get one of every card from WOTC, trying to complete the master sets, and then the EX series and Diamond and Pearl series, I'm just trying to get one of every regular card, not going for the reverse holos for that one. But the last about 5 sets have been pretty tough for me to work on knocking some of these cards off the list. Look at that full holo bleed there. It's pretty sweet. First edition Neo Destiny has been tough, mainly the holos because they're so pricey. Expedition holos. This is just a cool card, as you can see here. The card itself was crimped. Just thought I'd add that to collection. It's pretty minty too, except for that, so I thought it was cool. These are just 2 cards that I thought are sweet and that I wanted to keep. I like the colors on them. This guy was just way off-centered, left to right, as you can see there. It's like crazy off-centered. A couple shadowless cards. I don't remember where my story was going earlier, but here we are. This is a very interesting one. So this was a 9 that I cracked and resent because I thought it deserved a 10, and it came back a 7. And when it came back, I don't know if we'll be able to see it there, but there's the slightest little lip at the top. Just the slightest. I think that PSA ended up damaging it a little bit by accident. It happens. It's all good. So probably just add that to the binders because it's so not noticeable. Like the rest of the card looks so good. I'm just gonna, for my own binder set, I'm more than happy with that condition. This is a nice looking card. Oh my goodness, look at that holo pop. So many cards knocked off the list. A bunch of these I got from Harry Pokeballs. Thank you so much for those. This guy's super off-centered. I just thought I'd keep that as well. Thought it looked pretty cool. I don't really have an organized binder set of cards like this, but I have random ones. I haven't decided where I'm going to put that. Finally completed the Japanese base set with this Charizard. This I got from Harry Pokeballs as well. Thank you for that. Nice little swirl there. Say it's in about near mint condition. Very happy with that. And here are a few more holos, knocking off those binder set goals. Oh, that looks like a really big swirl. These three I got from Gary from Pawn Stars. Thank you so much for these, Gary. Nice to cross these off the list. And just a few more binder cards to finish us off here. Oh, missed a card. Base 2, first edition fossil. Some non-holos. I decided to go for a few. If ever I find any of these EX series reverse holos, I'm just going to add them, excuse me, I'm just going to add them to my binder sets anyways, but I'm not going to actively look for them. And then this is a stack of other reverse holos that are in really good shape. I'm not going to bother taking them out for the video. That's that, and here's the final bit towards the binder sets. More reverse holos that I happened to come across. I think I had these in my sales binders, and then I just decided to pull them out. So that is that's that, guys. Lots going on here. Thanks for watching, and it's been an epic last several weeks. So hope you guys enjoyed, and hope to see you guys again soon. Have a nice day.